Hey guys, this is Stan from Team Curse, and today I'm going to show you how I hold B on dust2. So the way I hold B on dust2 is generally decided if I can rebuy smokes if I can't rebuy smokes in the tournament. If I can, I'll show you how I do it if I can, but if I can't, I'll do the general spawn, try to cross, get up as fast as I can into the site, throw a pre-flash. I just come back around this area and try to hold angles. I tend to play this spot a lot because I really like this. Is my favorite spot to play in B. This is actually one of my favorite spots to play in the game because when somebody's taking me, if they're doing a strat where they walk out, especially if they walk out, like they try to pick into site, they don't see anything, and then there's like 2 or 3 riflers walking out. When they do a strat like this, one of the first guys, he's gonna be coming out, and the route he's gonna take is he's gonna come around like this area, and he's gonna clear a closet for his teammates. So what I'll generally do is, obviously if they're not doing something like that, they're gonna do smokes, and in that case I'm gonna play it way differently. I'll show you in a second. So if I don't see anything in B, I'll just play like this, waiting for the walkout, posted on both angles kind of, and surprisingly this does get a lot of kills. You do catch a lot of people off guard here. You catch the first guy off guard for 100%, and it gives you a chance to get the second guy as well, because after you get the first guy, it's going to be a even fight on the second guy. Actually a little bit in your favor because it's a headshot kind of angle for you, but for them it's like a, well, for you it's going to be like a full body angle, but for them it's going to be like a headshot kind of angle. So this is the general spot I play until I see something. Once I start seeing something, for example, there's mid to B smokes, I'll try to save my smoke. I don't like to throw my smoke right off the bat when I run into B tunnels. I try to save my smoke until there's some execution, like mid to B. If there's mid to B smokes, I'll throw a smoke like this. Come up here, clear that there's nobody out already. Walk up and get up to this area and start listening. If I hear anything in tunnels, I'll call it for my team. But generally, I come up here while the smoke is up, listen for the tunnels, and wait for the execution. If they try to run through this smoke on me, it's almost 99% chance I'm just going to headshot everybody. And if they're going mid to B, so like there's 3 people out mid to B and they're coming door and window, I'll have at least a choice. If I'm sitting in sight, I don't really have a choice. At that point, I really have to pick something in battle. Here, I'll have a choice. I can, with this smoke up, I can push through this smoke and try to catch somebody off guard, trying to throw a flash or a smoke. Maybe delayed with the bomb, if they delayed 1 guy or 2 guys here with the bomb, and they're trying to get fancy, like throw a smoke here, something like that. Or, if I don't really hear anything tunnels, I'll come up here, and I'll start holding it like this. Like somewhere around this, like that way I can hold an angle on a window, and they don't really see me coming in through door. I can choose my battles. At the same time, if this whole mid to B is stopped, all I have to do is jump up, and I hear something tunnels, jump up, I can get the first guy, or I can just fall back safely into closet away from my team to retake. So I do all of this fancy stuff if I have a smoke and I throw it here. Usually I do it if I think they're going to do a mid to B. That way I don't really get squished that easy. Let me restart the round real quick. Now, if I can rebuy smokes, what me and my teammate do is the first spawn out of us throws a smoke at 2 B tunnels, and the second guy runs straight into the site and holds it like they're the B player. So I'll pretend I'm the first spawn. Yep, blah blah blah. I got the smoke coming up here. This is the smoke that I'm talking about. Very easy to line up. I aim like in the middle of between here and here, so like around this area. You don't have to be precise, and then line it up with like the tip of this thing. So like around here, it doesn't have to be at the exact tip. I try to usually throw it as fast as I possibly can, and this is how generally that smoke looks like. Now with this smoke, it's gonna go away in a second here. With this smoke, if they try to rush out on either side, you're gonna see them much faster than they're going to be able to shoot at you and see you, because that's the way smokes work in CSGO. You see, if somebody's running through a smoke, you get a huge advantage. You get to see them way earlier than they can see you, and generally that's what you want, especially for a site that you're usually playing solo. So with this smoke up, the first guy runs in and he's just holding both angles. If they come out the car around this angle, you're going to have like a 0.5 seconds extra to shoot them, which is just enough in CSGO. Should be enough in any game really to get any FPS game to get a frag. 0.5-second advantage. And same thing on this side. You don't really have to play passive with the smoke up. You don't have to like play like this, play like this. You can come out here and straight up challenge them if they're trying to come out through this smoke. Just don't play somewhere stupid where they can spam you. I'll generally play in this area. I like to play a spot where I can crouch and get a little bit of cover. The reason I like to do that is because if there are 3 people, for example, coming out car, I can't just burst them. I'm going to have to sit down and crouch, right? And it's going to be nice to have at least a little bit of cover. So usually I'll play this area and wait for them to come out either side. For example, 3 come out car, sit down, spray them. Just hope I don't get killed by that guy. Or, you know, if I get lucky and kill them, kill the other guy coming out here. So that's one of the nicest smokes that we found, my team has found for this map. The one that lands here doesn't land exactly there. It lands usually when it comes over. Sometimes it'll land here, here, depending on how accurately you throw it. Yeah, so that's usually how we play B. We just come in here, first spawn gets in here with that smoke, holds it. Sometimes, usually it's Anger that has this first spawn. I don't know why. Second guy comes in, so if that's me, I'm usually the B player and Anger is the mid to B player. I'll come in here, change spots with Anger, and then he'll just fall off and he'll fall back into kind of a passive retake setup. He was playing around the doors or around the window, ready to help me, ready to flash. And I'll be playing around here trying to just gather information. For example, if I cross and I see them there, I'll just throw a flash here and then I'm going to hold an angle like right here. When you see them be like, it's really easy for them to just hold stupid angles on you and just get entries. For example, like if they see you running across, an operator can hold here, a rifler can come out here, and then 2 people can run across here. And if this happens to you, like, this is why you have to choose your angles really properly. Like for example here, when I'm holding this angle, I'm trying to guard myself from this side as best as possible. But at the same time, if I want to hold this spot, I'm going to try to guard myself from this area as best as possible too. So the main point of this is just to try to delay them, get proper call for the proper counter flashes, and yeah, so your teammate is ready to retake when they start planning. So that's how I hold B. That's how I tend to hold B. Everybody has their own styles, but so far this has worked for me, and I hope it works for you too if you try some of the stuff I've showed here. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, boys.